Welcome back to Fortress Bar and Grill. It's Timmy's turn. We're at 215 North Central Expressway. Come on down, let's have a beer. And let me get right into this week. This is called the this will be a prediction show. My shout out this week goes to Cooper Kupp, lined up in the slot late in the first quarter of last night's game. He draws a linebacker with a shallow crossing route, catches one right over the shoulder and runs for a 70-yard touchdown. A very exciting play in the game last night. That game went back and forth and back and forth. And unfortunately, I came up just a little bit short, but the Vikings really had a great game in that one. Let's get into the picks this week. First on deck is the New York Jets going to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. The Jaguars have some really talented corners, and I believe they'll bait this rookie quarterback Sam Darnold into a few throws that he probably shouldn't make. Disguising looks. Blake Bortles was garbage in the last game, but I'm looking for him to bounce back in this one. Give me the Jags in this one. Chiefs Broncos. Chiefs my AFC pick for this year. Mahomes in Mile High. He's had 13 touchdowns this season so far. He needs to be cautious to take a little bit off of his throws in that Mile High air, but I think he should do well. The Broncos have been a little bit disappointing this year on offense. We need a big game from Lindsey and win the time of possession for them to have a chance. The Chiefs, I got to give it to them. I'll take the Chiefs. Baltimore going to Pittsburgh. Now, in the last matchup, they had a 1-point win. The Pittsburgh did last season. But Baltimore is holding the number one defense so far this year. Baltimore's preparing all season long for this matchup right here within their division. They lost by 1 point last year, so they went out and got John Brown, a speedy wide receiver who could stretch the field a little bit. Pittsburgh did have a big win last week. And I look for Connor to run the ball much more in this next matchup, but give me Baltimore. 49ers at Chargers. C.J. Beathard to start in this one because they lost Garoppolo last week with season-ending knee injury. C.J. Beathard's only chance to win this game, in my opinion, is winning the time of possession. Beretta needs to run the football early and often in this game. The Chargers, on the other hand, they have a really sneaky good offense. Their offense is ranked 6th in the NFL right now, and their last two losses against the Rams and the Chiefs. So, give me the Chargers in this game. New Orleans and New York Giants. New Orleans going into MetLife. This high-flying offense New Orleans got, they're struggling on defense a little bit, but they do have some big play potential here. What's great for a struggling defense is going up against a struggling offense, and that's what the New York Giants have. That offensive line's been struggling all year long, and with the big play ability of the New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees, give me New Orleans. Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals in this one. The Cardinals will be starting their rookie quarterback this game right here, Josh DeRozan. Seattle has a newfound running game that they found last week against my Cowboys. I believe they'll hold the pass rush, and we're going to see lots of danger Russ, and give me the Seahawks.
Come on, man.
Browns are visiting the Raiders. Gruden still hasn't been able to find a pass rush, and the Bears have found their future quarterback, I think, right here. There's a lot of excitement around their offense, and their defense is really sneaky good. #1 in NFL in takeaways. They have 11 so far this season. Give me the Browns. Philadelphia Eagles are headed to Tennessee. Carson Wentz, I suspect he'll be staying in the pocket a little bit more, handing that ball off to Joseph Ajayi, winning the time of possession. They had over 40 minutes of time of possession in the last game, including that long drive they had for over 11 minutes in that last game. They're going up against the Tennessee Titans, who are struggling. We're not even sure which quarterback's going to start in this game because Blaine Gabbert at the moment is probably still under that concussion protocol, and Mariota's got a tore up elbow. So, and Delaney Walker's still not walking through that door, so give me Philly in this game. Bengals at Atlanta Falcons. Bengals struggled in Carolina last week, but the Falcons have found a nice new receiver, a shiny new toy right here. We're looking for Calvin Ridley to capitalize on his last game. I think the Falcons are going to score just way too much for the Bengals right here. Give me the Falcons. Bucks and Bears. So, this is the battle of two first-place teams. Explosive offense against a top-5 defense. You got Fitzpatrick in that offense for the Bucks. High-flying, can score from anywhere on the field. And this top-5 defense with Khalil Mack. Mitchell Trubisky, I don't think he's got enough experience to win this one. Give me the Bucks. Buffalo and Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers still hobbled. No run game to speak of. Jimmy Graham really needs to step up for them. They went out this offseason and got Jimmy Graham, the big tight end, to help him out in the red zone. And he really hasn't been a whole lot of help for them. They really need him to step up big. Buffalo has found a surprising pass rush in their last game. You know, they beat the Vikings last week. Jared Hughes. And they also found that little formula, I think, that rookie Allen's doing really well. This will be my long shot this week, but give me Buffalo Bills. Tennessee Texans and Colts. The Texans are going to Indy. The Texans just don't have any red zone offense to speak of. I know they kicked 3 field goals in that last game. And the Colts have a really sneaky secondary. They played well.
As long as you pick the Saints over New York, we good. And pick the Lions or the Cowboys, you good.
I got that.
You got the Lions or the Cowboys too?
Appreciate it. I appreciate the help. Appreciate the help from anybody who'll come by and chop it up with me. I sure will. The Colts secondary's playing really well. Andrews rounding into form. Give me Andrew Luck and the Colts in this one. Miami traveling to New England to face Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. I believe they'll get the thing turned around. This is a division game. They're used to playing Miami. Give me New England in this one. The Detroit Lions are headed to my beloved Dallas Cowboys this week. And the Dallas Cowboys will be without Sean Lee with a hamstring injury again. Without Sean Lee, we are 1-7 in the last 8 games that we've played without him. So it's not looking good. Our offensive line's having a really tough time with the pass rush. On passing plays, not giving Dak very much time in that pocket. He needs an early, quick passing game right here. He needs to get that ball out really quick to have success in this. Detroit, on the other hand, has found a run game with Kerryon Johnson, that rookie. LeGarrette Blount can pound it. So they got a nice run game, and they've always had the big explosive play. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with the Lions in this game. It hurts me to say. Cowboys really need to find some continuity on offense. They're really struggling, and that's my lineup this week.
So you pick on Detroit?
Now, I do want to say that I did a little bit different in my picks this week. For entertainment purposes only, I did take into account the point spread, so bet at your own will. And that's it. Hey, I do have my buddy Andy Chin here to visit with me for just a second.
Man.
And hey, any complaints or?
We're at home.
I understand we're at home.
Detroit.
Right? A few of those home games for us over the last few have not been too home friendly. There's a lot of opposing jerseys in the crowd. It's
Really?
Cowboy fans are selling their tickets like hotcakes, man.
It's probably so to
It's
me.
not good, man. It's just not good.
Just give it to me. I'll buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give
Will
it
you
away.
send me to the game?
Oh, yeah.
Because I would love to go see a game.
I will go with you, man.
All right.
Then, like, what you pick?
Okay. Are you trying to pick you out a nice game right there?
Then Charger, you pick Charger?
Yes, I took the Chargers. Yeah, they're giving up 10.5 points, but C.J. Beathard, I don't know if he can get anything done. We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him play in almost a full season.
Come on, man. Charge minus 10.5. You out your mind?
They have a big play capability right there. I look for Allen to have a big day in this game.
You pick cheap. You don't feel there's something wrong?
I feel very
Casey,
confident in my picks, sir.
Same as like last week. How about Minnesota? Tell me. What happened?
Last week, Minnesota?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, a lot of people
There was
missed
the biggest,
on the Lions,
biggest,
the Patriots.
biggest,
The Lions,
favor.
Patriots. The
16.5 point.
Correct.
Minnesota was favored by
correct. Hey, this is the NFL. It stands for not for long.
Yeah. So how about same as like in New
stands for not
England?
for
They
long.
was like the big favorite.
Well, yeah, of
Their
course they will be.
their
They have
offense line
Tom
same as
Brady
like
and Bill
ours.
Belichick on their sideline. You always have to give them an advantage. The 6 Super Bowl rings would tell you that.
Well,
They have 6
same
Super
as
Bowl.
like you say, not for long. Okay,
Right? It's not
times
for long.
change.
That's true. But yes, I do. I stand by all my picks this week. Win or
But
lose,
the
I'm
biggest
in for the
one
long
I'm
term.
against on Timmy
Right.
is Detroit and Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a long time since I've
We're
picked
gonna
against my
adjust
boys.
our offense line and we're gonna whoop their ass.
I sure hope you're right, man. I would
Come on,
love to
man.
be wrong on this game, for sure. I would love
You
to be wrong
will
on this.
be wrong.
Andy, thanks a lot, man.
All right,
Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
chopping it
All
up
right.
with us. Again, we're down here at Fortress Bar and Grill. Come on by and let's have a beer.
Hey, man, it's great.